Hello, my name is Artem.
Hey, I'm Lucian.
And today we are going to this amazing theme park called Journey to the West.
So Journey to the West was written hundreds of years ago, but it's still super important in the culture today. And what's so cool about this is that it's the first Chinese theme park with Chinese IP.
It's literally Chinese Disney, and actually we came yesterday and it was raining. We tried all inner attraction and decided to come one more time to try something outside. It's like, I can't wait, let's go. This is roller coaster there. I really want to try. So the main thing here, like in Disney, is Mickey Mouse. Here, like Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, who is one of the most favorite character from Journey to the West of all Chinese people and kids. And you can see they're wearing these hats and masks. It is so amazing that they based this park on their own story. I will be super happy if they do in Russia something like this, based on Russian fairy tales.
I think you can see just very Chinese.
You can feel Chinese culture here everywhere.
Chinese art, Chinese culture. I mean, you can see from the decoration.
Look at this. It's just like Happy Palace. It's so
even
good.
the music. And look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's incredible. Look at it.
I want to go to roller coaster. I cannot wait. There's a roller coaster. What is Disneyland famous for? For huge lines. And here you can see the same lines, but actually it's shorter than in Disney because this thing just opened in August and not many people even know. I'm posting in my WeChat moments, so Chinese friends like, oh, what is that? I want to go there. And just like, it's the right time to come here because after 1 year,
It'll be packed.
After 40 minutes of waiting, you're here.
Let's go. Hold hands.
No. Good. Shuhan was listening for a while. It was cool, right? Just 40 seconds.
It was 40 seconds.
So refreshing. Oh my god, this is so cool. So this is the thing what they don't have in Disney. I mean, like in Disney, some attractions are cool, but they're more like for kids. What I like here, a lot of attractions for adults. And another thing, the whole story is like, it's not just like a fairy tale, it's not cartoon, right?
But like we said, I mean, it really goes into Chinese culture, so everyone, like adults, kids, they all know about it.
This is like so deep into culture and so big space for creativity. I think it's just a start. If they start with this IP, I see it's quite successful. They can like become like a massive IP. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Wow. Woo! Oh, these are the evil ones. The ones with this, they're evil.
Super cool. The level is really high. Everything, costumes, decorations, the music, just wow, really. Say hi to her.
Hey. Oh. That kiss is to you, Artem. Wait, is he gonna give you a kiss as well?
Yeah.
Oh, he's really moving his hips though, huh?
That's crazy how many people. We were standing here for like 20 minutes and they just go and go and go, like hundreds of them. They also have these small cars for rent. You can get the car and drive in the park. I don't know how much is this actually. 你租这个车是多少钱
60块钱半小时。
60块钱半个小时。So yeah, it's like $10 for half an hour. It's cool.
3打白骨精嘛，它有打死白骨精的3次过程。第一次，白骨精变成了一个姑娘去骗唐僧。
This is a bad girl. Bad guy who pretended to be a woman.
To eat his flesh and then become immortal. And so now he's like,
The bad guy, not woman.
yeah, the bad.
Don't get it wrong. This is a bad guy. It's not woman.
Sit down, man. Have your hands.
You excited?
We are going to
You're gonna hold my hand.
The white bone demon.
The white bone demon. 善达白骨精. See you. Bye bye. And we're still here for another 5 minutes. That was amazing, right?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like it's really Disney level.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you been to this Caribbean, Pirates of Caribbean?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. I mean, like, even longer. The thing is, like, the story is longer. I think, like, we are happy that it's rain and no lines. People waiting for this 5 hours.
Yeah.
We just got that.
5 hours.
Cool. Really
but also, I think it's to do with the IP, right? Because it's Sun Wukong, which means the monkey, which is, you know, some fighting and, you know, stuff like that. It's not. Whereas
it's more like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Disneyland is more like Mickey Mouse and like family fun, but here it's more like right?
I want to go on.
You want to go?
Yeah.
They're very beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful.
The music is good.
Yeah. No.
Ah.
Look, it becomes Sun Wukong becomes a fly. That's really smart. I mean, these little details, right?
Wow. That's super cool.
Even the ground is soft right now because it's meant to mimic the inside of a body.
Wow. This is so cool. No, all the things that it's a huge legend. It's a big story. It's not like cartoons.
I feel we should have read it and then come here. Again, I haven't read it since I was a kid, actually.
All music here, all these personalities, all cartoons was created by this park. It's not like just from. There are a lot of cartoons about and movies, but they created their own IP. It's really cool.
So like their own versions of the same legend.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And even music, I mean, like, every small details shows you there's like a high quality thing.
But I mean, the investment is massive, right? They said 24 yi.
Okay. Whoa. Look at this. It's
not bad,
quite
huh?
quality. Here, Bashba.
It's
okay.
a lucky number. I mean, each time we go on a ride or we see more stuff or like the design of the outside, I'm just so impressed, honestly. It's really interesting. It's really interesting how China's own stuff is just getting higher and higher in quality. It's cool.
So why they built that theme park about Journey to the West here in Huai'an? Because Huai'an is the hometown of the writer Wu Cheng'en. Shame on me, I thought before this is like myth, this is legend, but there is a real person behind this story, and he lived in Ming Dynasty here in Huai'an, in a big, quite cool house with gardens, with everything, because his parents were rich. But then he didn't succeed in passing exams to become like high-level official. He didn't succeed in his family life. Unfortunately, his first life died, his son died, and so he became a hermit, and he created this masterpiece here. And I was thinking, like, is it like connection with to be hermit and create something amazing, something meaningful to this world, because you know, like in the West and in Russia, we have the same stories about like great people who were hermits.
Because they went through some kind of crisis in their life, you mean? So they, through that pain and tragedy, they were able to create something amazing. I think certainly there's something there. But I think what's really interesting for me is, one is this huge house, and it's massive. It's like these gardens, and you know, like right now it's actually raining, and you can see like the raining coming down from the rooftops and stuff. Like, it's very beautiful. The writer himself, he actually traveled around China a lot. Just like in the storybook, right? So they travel from China to India, and on their adventures all the way through.
So he had 2 wives, even he didn't have much money. He had first wife, it's 1 bedroom, and the second wife here. Could you imagine every day you just like changing with what wife you're gonna sleep today?
But I think it's interesting that he put them in the same building right next to each other. I would have thought that one would be somewhere there, one
they
would
have
be
a
like
company, talk to each other.
hanging out with their friends.
Yes.
But it's interesting because then
they could be
they're
friends.
friends.
Sure.
They're not rivals, right?
Yeah.
They're friends.
So now we finished with this park today, but I for sure want to come here more and more times. They said like it's just a first phase of construction of this park. It will be the second and the third. It will be like huge.
But you know what? I just, it's been like a couple of days. We came here before, and now we're here again today. I cannot get over just how excited you are about it. You're like a little child, like running around, just so excited. Why?
It's just like, I didn't expect that it will be that cool. And the thing is like, it's just like, you know, like 10, 15 years ago in China, they're building these parks and like, you know, it's like, just like, it's not the level. And this is level of Disney. In many ways, it's even better than Disney. So that's why I'm just super excited about this idea. Chinese guys just did this, not worse than like international big companies.
Actually, one of the interesting things for me is that this is completely government invested. Chinese government, they're good at development, but they're not that good at creative risks. And this is a big risk, because that's a lot of cash to go on essentially quite a risky thing. Right?
One thing to mention, but I don't think it's a bad thing, the like designers of this park are the same company with Disney, who built Disneyland. But it's cool when you take the best practice and methods, design, and put your own local idea. So in this like fusion, you got something cool, new, and proved business model. That's it?
Yeah, that's cool.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
I know.
No, my friend.
Oh my god.